From Fox 8, this is breaking news.
He just loved his family. He was a great family man, a father, and a husband. And of course, a friend to all of us.
Heartbroken loved ones remember the victims killed in yesterday's series of crashes on Interstate 55 that involved more than 150 vehicles.
But now,
Oh God, it's so awful.
I can't see right now. This is really foggy.
Okay.
Fox 8 obtains 911 calls from drivers caught in the wreckage, including those asking for help.
and you said your truck is smoking.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yes, ma'am. I think so. There's
Okay.
a lot of pain in my stomach.
Part of Interstate 55 is now open more than 24 hours after a series of pileups in fog and smoky conditions that killed 7 people and injured 24 others. The stretch of interstate that's closed is between Rudock and Ponchatoula.
New Fox 8 drone video shows that crews have cleared the stretch of interstate near the Manchac Bridge where more than 150 vehicles collided. You can see the flame-scarred roadway on the right side of your screen. Good evening, I'm Lee Zurich.
And I'm Meg Gatto. We are hearing more stories of survival and victims helping victims as crews continue to clear the wreckage.
Chris Welty is live near the scene. Chris, any timetable on when the rest of the interstate will reopen?
Lee, Meg, no, there is no timetable on when this stretch of I-55 will reopen. DOTD crews have wrapped up for the day. Now, they did spend the majority of the day out here with some heavy equipment looking to clean up the interstate, and we do see a lot of people still utilizing US 51 as an alternate route until the road can reopen. New cell phone video shows the chaotic scene moments after the 150-car pileup on I-55. Following the crash, multiple people get out of their vehicles, some bleeding, holding towels around their cuts, others in disbelief that they survived.
I got some bruises, but I'm sore, but I'm lucky, one of the lucky ones, because they had a lot of fatalities.
Loretta Williams' SUV was hit multiple times and came to a stop after hitting an 18-wheeler.
The guy that was in the 18-wheeler, he was trapped in it. His legs, both of his legs were trapped in it, and his truck was on fire. But they managed to get him out and drag him to safety.
Acadian Ambulance dispatched 18 ambulances and multiple supervisors. Chad Yusei was one of the first on scene.
I remember there was a light going on. I seen the 18-wheeler on fire, smoke coming from it. Then I seen, like I said, cars mangled up. I remember seeing just several people just on the side of the road just waiting for help.
Yusei has been a medic for 25 years. He witnessed everyday people helping the most injured until medics arrived.
There was a couple that was trapped in a vehicle. Somebody took their pickup truck and pulled the vehicle away from the fire. And then bystanders started coming with pry bars and power tools and started extricating the couple out of the vehicle. And the fire department did show up while they was doing that and finally finished extrication.
UC says typically with this size catastrophe, AirMed would have been dispatched, but the fog and smoke were too thick.
Over 25 years, I think this was the largest crash I've been to. Just unbelievable, the amount of vehicles and patients we had.
I followed up with Miss Loretta Williams, who you met in my story. She was out here earlier this afternoon trying to find her totaled vehicle. She tells me that she did locate her vehicle at a tow yard in Kenner. She was not able to go to her vehicle to retrieve any of her belongings. She says the tow yard is requiring all of the crash victims to make appointments because there's so many charred and burnt out vehicles at their location and other vehicles that were just completely smashed and totaled during this crash. The tow yard calling their yard a war zone. Lee, Meg.
All right, Chris. One of the people killed in the I-55 crash was a beloved chef and father of 2. Friends and co-workers say the tragedy has devastated his family as they reach out to help family left behind.
Rob Masson has the story.
Out of the rubble of one of the worst crashes in recent memory, stories of lives lost emerge.
We are still in shock. To be honest with you, this is something that we never expected.
Kutub Nagy was a married father of 2 children, ages 10 and 14. He was pronounced dead at North Oaks Hospital nearly 10 hours after his SUV was caught up in the massive pileup on I-55 southbound Monday morning.